No, I don't even know what will happen to military budgets, quite frankly. Um, I think all there's so much privatization that these guys want, mostly men, want, um, that it's hard again, it's one of those things that's hard to predict. It's hard to
Yeah.
predict where it's gonna go, but it's a very dangerous, deadly, and destructive facet of greed,
Yeah.
you
Um,
know?
I think, and you made this point before when we were talking, that this is also like people call them new robber barons, and the robber barons actually gave a lot more back to the community than these fucking people did.
Yeah.
Say what you will about Rockefeller, he invented philanthropy because he wanted to give his money away in a
Yeah.
way that made sense and was fair to people. So these people aren't doing anything like that. They're
Even big
just
mobsters, even big mob bosses from back in the day, truly, they did,
yeah,
like, you know, they didn't let their community go hungry.
yeah.
They
Al
didn't.
Capone on Thanksgiving with the turkeys and the yeah.
Yeah,
It
because they were immigrants and they understood.
and I just don't know. These people are so corrupt. You made this point. They're so greedy and corrupt, and it's like, where is the line?
Mm.
Uh, and what's the red line for us? Meaning all of the people in this country. How much does he have to take, Musk and Trump, before we really start doing what needs to be done to take our power back? You know, which is take to the street, do the all that stuff that we know what it
Yeah.
is, but where's the line? When they take away all Social Security next week, is that the line? Should be, you know? Uh,
Yeah, it's interesting. We had an interesting sort of family discussion over the holidays with some, uh, relatives visiting, and it's, that w I, love and know well, but you learn about people too in these conversations. Um, and that was the conversation of, like, where's the line? And it was an uncle of mine, and he said, "Well, if they come for our people's pensions, that's it. That's it." And I was like, "Okay, so you're I and I get it." And I'm not saying he's wrong, but it was like he was like, for him, that's where men will go crazy, right? If they're facing not having the pension they work so hard for. To me, Social Security is that we work so hard for
yeah,
that as well,
sure.
and he was including those benefits as part of
Mhm.
that discussion. But it was like, yeah, they come for that. They come for the stuff that we worked and had, shit we didn't even want to do for decades,
'Cause they're thieves.
right? Right? And and it's ours, and we worked really hard for it, and you're gonna come and take it. He was like, that'll be people in the streets. And I was like, okay, that's interesting.